My name is Erin Stringer. I am a junior and I'm running for Vice President of Academic Affairs.
And you have been in this position for the past year, so if you could tell us what changes and accomplishments you've made.
Well, with the Academic Affairs Committee, we lifted the amount of students that can apply for a single conference and receive the academic grant. Before this year, the way that the grant was set up, it was only 3 students that could attend the same conference, and we didn't think that was fair, so we removed the cap in general and wanted to just really include as many students as possible within reason. So it'll be decided on a conference by conference basis rather than, capping it at 3.
Excellent, thank you.
And then what else have I done? Oh, no, you're fine. And then we raised, I made sure that there were gluten-free products at every Pictures with Professors and every event that I've hosted. And I've come up with 2 new events to try to unify the faculty and students. The first was Fitness with Professors, which was really successful with the students, but we're trying to tweak it a little bit so it's more enticing for professors. And then in April, we're doing Tea with Teachers, or Tea with Faculty. And Hooker Tea, which was started by an Eckerd alum, is coming, and they're doing a tasting, and it's right before Relay for Life. So we're really trying to build up all of the good aspects of Eckerd into one event.
Thank you. How would you help enhance the relationship between Eckerd students and Aspect members?
I've done that some this year. I started inviting Aspect members to Pictures with Professors and treating them the way that we would faculty members. They get wristbanded, they are allowed to grab a picture, and it forces students to interact with them because they're such a great commodity that we have at Eckerd. All of these really wonderful professional people who want to help us. I really think that it's really important to continue to build that. For next year, I want to continue inviting them to Pictures with Professors and any other faculty-student events that we have. And I think free food always works with Eckerd students, so an Aspect ECOS sponsored student dinner will go a long way, especially if they say what it is that they've accomplished, so students can have a little bit of background information on what it is that they accomplished so they can network with the right people.
What experiences have you had before ECOS that you think would help you with this role?
Well, my freshman year, I served on the Academic Affairs Committee under the Vice President of Academic Affairs at that time, Breen. And then I became Director of Public Relations for a year and a half, and then I was, Vice President of Academic Affairs this last year. But outside of that, I've served as President of Concert Choir, which, led to some great leadership skills and organizational skills. I am completely privileged to be a work scholar at the Letters Collegium. I get to work with professors on a day-to-day basis and really get to hear what it is that they want out of ECOS and what it is that they value as an Eckerd professor. So I think that, more than anything else, working directly with the faculty has really, really helped prepare me for this role.
And finally, how would you build a connection with faculty members and tap into the student body for ideas and suggestions for speakers?
This past year, I put a huge emphasis on co-sponsoring Speakers with Professors. All of the speakers that I've brought onto campus this year have been co-sponsored. The only one that wasn't co-sponsored with a faculty member was co-sponsored with the African American Society. And I thought that that was a great starting point of coming up with speakers, and because professors choose these speakers to enhance what they're already teaching. So I felt like that was a great opportunity because professors would be talking about this in their classes. Students would be able to make more connections because they're working on this subject within their classroom, and then being able to have the opportunity to go to a CPS event and listen to speakers about a certain subject. I thought it would really enlarge their overall understanding of the subject. So that's what I did this past year. This next year, what I really want to do is come up with a theme for speakers so that clubs and faculty members and students at large can really come together on one really broad issue, and then bring a lot of diverse speakers to talk about that. If I wanted to do something talking about environmental, I would want to bring in political speakers to talk about environmental impacts, scientists to talk about environmental impacts, maybe a BP lobbyist or two to talk about what it is that they see on different perspectives that we don't really see a whole lot here. So I think that having an umbrella theme would really enhance the students' and faculty's understanding of a subject, and I hope that it would make students and professors more creative in coming up with ways to link it, because this position has a lot of money that they can give out. So, and that's the best thing about it. You get to really create a community and really help students and faculty members be imaginative, and you get to see their creative process and facilitate that, and that's, I mean, it's fantastic. That's so much fun.